Oh, hello there. I'm Belcher Cooper. In this class, I'll read to all of you Chapter 20 of The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Ass.
Oh. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Washington Irving. Chapter 20. This story was immediately matched by a thrice marvellous adventure of Brown Bones. He made light of the galloping Hessian as an errand jockey. He affirmed that on returning one night from the neighbouring village of Sing Sing, he had been overtaken by this midnight trooper, that he had offered to race with him for a bowl of punch, and should have one at two, for Daredevil beat the gobbling horse all hollow. But just as they came to the church bridge, the Hessian bolted and vanished in a flash of fire. All these tales told in that drowsy undertone with which men talk in the dark, the countenances of the listeners only now and then receiving a casual gleam from the glare of a pipe, sank deep in the mind of a gibbet. He repaid them in kind with large extracts from his invaluable author, Cotton Mather, and added many marvellous events that had taken place in his native state of Connecticut, and fearful sights which he had seen in his nightly walks about Sleepy Hollow. The revel now gradually broke up. The old farmers gathered together their families in their wagons, and were heard for some time rattling along the hollow roads and over the distant hills. Some of the damsels mounted on pillions behind their favourite swains, and their light-hearted laughter, mingling with the clatter of hoofs, echoed along the silent woodlands, sounding fainter and fainter, until they gradually died away and the late scene of noise and frolic was all silent and deserted. It should but only lingered behind, according to the custom of country lovers, to have it with their S. Fully convinced that he was now on the high road to success. What passed at this interview I will not pretend to say, for in fact I do not know. Something, however, I fear meet, must have gone wrong, for he certainly sallied forth, after no very great interval, within her quite desolate and chapfallen. Oh, these women, could that girl have been playing off any of her coquettish tricks? Was her encouragement of the poor pedagogue while a meerschaum to secure her conquest of his rival? Heaven only knows. Not I. That is suffice to say. It should but stole forth with the air of one who had been sacking a hen roost, rather than a fair lady's heart, without looking to the right or left to notice the scene of rural wealth, on which he had so often gloated. He went straight to the stable, and with several hearty cuffs and kicks roused his steed most uncourteously from the comfortable quarters in which he was soundly sleeping, dreaming of mountains of corn and oats, and whole valleys of timothy and clover. To be continued.